2021 is officially over. It's weird. I don't really know where that year went. Doesn't really feel um like like a completion, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. The last 2 years, I guess, have been kind of just lost. I get it feels lost, I guess, is how I would describe it. 2020 was definitely worse, like overall as a year. But 2021 just kind of felt like the same thing, but I was less plugged into it for some reason. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's just because stuff is becoming more normalized now, and like this is the new normal. I'm not sure. It was unpleasant. Let's be honest. If I had to rank 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10, it would be like a 6 maybe. It's not going to be a memorable year. It's not going to be an outrageously awful year, just because of everything we have to compare to it. And I think it's okay if you're kind of thinking what happened. There are times when I can't remember if something happened in 2021 or 2020. And that's literally because I joke about it, but it feels like time has no meaning anymore. But we did accomplish a lot this year, which, you know, I'm pretty proud of. I think, for the most part, we streamed more consistently. That was a goal that I had to be able to concisely stream, and then actually stream, to say when I was going to stream, and then also actually do it. Because there's a fear that whenever I hit the start streaming button in OBS that no one's going to show up. There's a fear every time I publish a video that no one's going to watch it. So, you know, there's a lot. Imposter Syndrome has not been kind to me the last couple years. I'll be blunt about it. We started uploading other stuff. We did a handful of Genshin videos. I genuinely only intended for the Eula video. That was it. When I told you all this will probably be the first and last Genshin video I ever do, I wasn't kidding. I genuinely thought that was going to be the only one I did. But then I kind of fell back in love with Genshin Impact, I guess. I really felt out of love with it. But because Genshin is such a different game compared to Heroes, which is, you know, what I primarily upload, I had to think differently about it, and like what kinds of videos I would make for it. It's like they're both gacha games. They have that in common, but they are radically different in terms of gameplay. Even banners are drastically different. Game structure, development structure, all very different things. So it kind of forced me outside of my comfort zone, and I liked that. So occasionally I'd make, you know, Genshin videos, which I think was a good thing. And then once I learned that it was okay for me to do non-hero stuff, I started streaming variety, mostly with Jenna. But those were fun. The date night streams I think are my favorite, because Jenna gets to be here with me, and we just kind of do different stuff, you know. Even if she does cheat at Uno, we know. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Jenna's gonna watch this and be like, I don't cheat, and she doesn't. We hit 40 members, 40 plus actually at one point. I think we're right at 40 now. Our upload streak, I think, was pretty high. So that's cool. I think we're 60 plus at the moment. I'm not not sure when it's gonna end. I was doing some math on it, and it looks like 100 days gets us to like early February, which means that the anniversary for Heroes just kind of takes over at that point. So if I went to 100, it would almost undoubtedly end up being more than 100, just because there's going to be like daily stuff that comes out around the time that the 100 days would end. So I'm not really sure. I had this idea that like, ooh, 100 days, that's clean. That's a nice little clean break, right? But I don't think it's going to be something janky like 107 days. I'm not sure. Not really sure how I feel about that, but we'll see. You know, I don't know when the thing is going to end, but it will be what it is. I think is where I'm comfortable leaving it. I'm not going to make it something that it's not. And if we hit 100 days, great. If we don't, that's okay too. If we pass 100 days, all right. Clearly, I'm insane. We branched out this year. I got to bring some other people onto the channel in one way or another, which I thought was kind of cool. I had Kevin back on after kind of working creatively with him on a podcast that we did years and years ago. Kevin would come on and be like a partial host, kind of. It was me, Jenna, and Kevin. We were all just kind of hosting it. I did all the writing and recording and editing and stuff like that, but it was cool to be able to be in a video with Kevin again. That was neat. I think we did it a couple times, at least twice that I can remember. Oh, he even live streamed with us when he was here. He visited, I think, in the summer. Again, I don't remember when stuff has happened at this point. Could have been 2 years ago. It could have been this year. I don't know. Conrad came on a couple times for the Outrealm podcast. That was awesome. I enjoyed that. Promise came on, fixed my AR team, totally scammed her. Win. Yeah, it was different. I did different things this year. And I think overall that was the intended goal. The intended goal was to do something different, to push myself. It's part of the reason I do the 30-day upload in November. It's not, it's not for fun. It's not fun doing daily uploads. All you non-creators, all you consumers will say, it's not fun doing daily. When you're trying not to do like the same thing, like when I did Pokemon stuff, I could just, crank out a bunch of battle spot videos in a day and basically have a week's worth of videos lined up within a couple hours. That's not bad. I think that's boring and repetitive. So I opted not to do that, and I tried not to lean too heavily on summon stuff because I know that's a really easy crutch to lean on. And I didn't want to do that, so I opted not to. Yeah, I did different things, and I'm immensely proud of that. Most of 2021 feels like just the last 3 months for some reason. Like it started with Halloween Raya, and now we're here. That's what 2021 felt like. But it wasn't. There was only one thing that I didn't accomplish that I really wanted to. And that was hitting 10,000 subscribers. I think all of the metrics that I had seen, all the projections that I pulled from analytics indicated that more than likely we could hit 10,000 by like July, August. And I was like, oh, well, hey, on top of that, there's like the nice little cushion of double summer, which everybody loves. And then, you know, Brave Banner, which everybody loves to an extent. I thought, yeah, that's totally doable. That's like easy. And then we didn't. I had the lowest sub gain this year in 2021 than I have had in the last like 3, which when you're basing your success on a metric that you can't necessarily control, it's not good for your mental. It's really not. And so I'm trying to set up goals next year that aren't reliant on that, because it messed me up, dude. I already said that I have imposter syndrome like crazy. To think that almost 10,000 people subscribe to my channel in itself is incredible. But I'm the type of person who is never satisfied with any amount of success that they ever have, because I'm always thinking about what else? What could I do better? How do I do better? Where do we go from here? 10,000 is great, but what about 100,000? Like, I never celebrate any of my achievements. Which is why I think I always miss anniversaries for the channel and stuff. I've been doing this a little while. I've never celebrated a channel anniversary. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll put that in the 2022 plan. I don't know. 10K was out of my control. You know, it was either going to happen or it didn't. I just put the content out. I paid attention to what content did well. And I relied on you, who I am assuming only subscribers are probably watching this video. Because if you don't care enough to subscribe, you probably don't care enough to hear about me ramble for the last year. And that's fine. I know that the type of content I put out is sometimes informative and it's sometimes entertainment. But I guess that is kind of a natural leeway into where we go from here. I don't know how much time I have left on YouTube. I really don't. And I'm not saying that in like a scary, foreboding, threatening kind of way. I don't know. I don't know how much longer I have with the tiny amount of relevance that I currently possess. And it's really not a lot. It's really not a lot. I make videos because I want to. And I'm gonna make videos on things that I want to make videos on. Because I spent 2021 in a majority making stuff for other people. And maybe it was just kind of a carryover from 2020. I felt an incredible responsibility that was put on myself. I never saw a comment that said, I need you to do this, obviously. But I felt a lot of responsibility to allow people to escape. Because 2020 sucked. And I tried to be that for anybody that found my channel. And so I made stuff that I thought other people might like. I liked it too. But I think somewhere along that path, I kind of lost myself. And that carried over into 2021, where I was so focused on the 10K goal that I just started putting out, I didn't try enough, I think, to blend me with what I thought the audience would like. And so in that regard, I've failed as a creator, you know. And maybe if I hadn't done that, if I had stayed more true to my visions, like what I did in November and December was much more closer to something that I would do. Challenging myself to upload daily basically gave me the option of making whatever I wanted. I didn't have time to think about if people would like it. I just had to do it because if I didn't have a video that day, I definitely failed, and you know, that was game over. So here's what I think I'm gonna do this year. I know that I want to get the Cypher Shop open, and Jen and I are going to be working on that to get that open early first of the year. I think I want to stop feeling like I have to be a Feytuber, because I don't have to be that. I can make Fire Emblem content, but not be a Feytuber. A novel concept, I know. But viewers and even YouTube are very quick to put uploaders into a category. And it's weird. I know people have been like, well, just start a second channel. But then I feel like I'm catering to two different audiences, and that seems even more stressful. So I've decided that I don't want to have to be two different people with, you know, two different channels with two different silos of content. That just, I don't know. That seems weird to me. I don't want to do that. It seems less than helpful. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to upload what I want. And, you know, maybe that will be okay. Hopefully that will be okay. I'm still making Fire Emblem content. I'm not making Fire Emblem content. In fact, I'm fairly confident there's going to be a new Fire Emblem game this year. Probably an Echoes of something. So we can have some fun with that. Which, speaking of, I want to have more purposeful streams. Because I feel like just hitting the go live and just for the sake of being live is a dumb reason to go live. It's like I'm fulfilling an obligation. And I think it averages out to me streaming 3 to 4 times a week, which is a lot per month. When you're doing daily uploads on top of that, it's a lot. Because I also work like 50 hours a week in my offline job, where I have a lot of responsibilities too. And then I also have a family life that I need to make sure I'm cultivating. And, you know, Jen is very needy. You know, she requires a lot of attention sometimes. Hard. My dog also. Josie is very attention driven. So yeah, I think I just need to strike better balance with that, and I think more purposeful streams with an intent, will maybe help to accomplish that. Yeah. I want to do videos on stuff like YouTube industry when they like mess up, you know. I want to talk about the things that impact me as a creator more. Not all the time, obviously. Only one that's relevant, right? Which, per YouTube's habit, is like maybe once every 3 months they usually do something that, you know, tilts everybody a little. So, you know, those won't be frequent, but I want to be able to feel like I can upload that stuff, if that makes sense. Right now it doesn't feel like I can. But I'm taking control of my channel back. That's that's the general gist. I want to focus more on members content because, you know, memberships really do help, if you can believe that. I'm not being reliant on ad rates is a really, really nice thing. And I know that, you know, $250 after Susan YouTube gets her cut doesn't seem like a lot per month. But with enough numbers, it really does. With enough members, it really does. So I want to focus more on that. I had thought about maybe doing like monthly vlog compilations and giving that to members. It would force me to actually do something, which is different. So not 100% sure if that would actually be realistic or not, but yeah, I'm gonna launch a merch company. I've had a concept for merch. It's not KCB themed, if that's what you're wondering. It's not. YouTuber streamer merch can be kind of cringe. I completely I acknowledge that. So it's not that. It would be a brand that I own. Kind of like how Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, they own Cloak. It would kind of be like that. But obviously reflective of me. Just it wouldn't have, you know, KCB on everything, which I assume most people would prefer. I don't. It's probably cringe to like my content. I bet that's why we didn't hit 10K this year. That's got to be it, right? I don't know. I wanna feel like I'm allowed to upload anything. I wanna have more purposeful content, and I don't want to get hung up on short-term results. And that is what I plan to do in 2022, I think. And I hope that you're willing to come with me for that. It would be cool. But that's it for now, I think. I hope this wasn't too much. I think we're past the 20-minute mark, so I apologize. But I wanted to get some stuff off my chest and just kind of talk about things. So daily uploads will continue for now. I think I have like a week's planned out, so there's that. There's gonna be some Genshin content sprinkled in. It's mostly Fey related stuff, but Shenhe's coming out. That's pretty hype. Lantern Ride is coming out, also very hype. Choose Your Legends is starting soon for Faye. There's a lot of cool stuff happening over the next like 4 weeks. So I'm pretty excited about it, honestly. Yeah. I think that's everything. I hope you're looking forward to an optimistic 2022. I really do. Because I think it's within our ability to make this year what we want it to be, as long as we tailor our expectations the right way. And so that's what I'm going to try and do. And like I said, I hope you come along with me. So thank you a lot for watching, for listening, if you wanted to. If you did, if you chose to. There's like 100 people going to see this video probably. It means a lot. So thank you. But that is it for now. So more content to come. I hope to see you there. And until then, I will catch you next time.